wiase ne mu niema na obo ade bi ase bebo ama obotaye awie pe anadwe dum ne boy na wowrade obotaye ntia wa friend na wa find sen kwabo siesie ne won so a wo pa wo sie efiri wa body en hyasie e bom pa se on kunkum ebe be se ade nyina dum se erwade bedum yen na ewie pe ni oma otie nyina so era was anymre e we Yesu dim ne bom pa amen. Okay, yeah, to the image and the likeness of God and share na from one the man's duty. The image and the likeness of God created him on Yankopon subain so any necessary and abundant. But sometimes say what kind Genesis 1:26 na ebi mu fi say no nipa wo Yankopon subain necessary. One say yet me ko who God is. Then you bit me the dance say nipa wo Yankopon tibiam. Because no nipa wo Yankopon tibiam dia na ense say oye adwuma bia ansa na wa attain that level na that state na any other na Yankopon oye omniscience na so from ne anase free asase ade a amanipa suffer because he knew the message. Omniscience is one of the attributes of God. So you go ahead Genesis chapter 3 no, because say who say ye nibi enti afi na say he create an environment to be able to seek God, because say bema epibibi efri oba bi ho a ye wo eniema bema ne ye mama kwan ma oba no adekura bema ne hwe no ye de ben odema no me gidi say aware mu nyinsen enye easy compress empranche mu nyinsen, but obi to be giving himself up. Now sometimes ye teacher na who assess your ebia on tiase, but the man has been able to produce something obani mum every enti na man ko wie ni sa. The same way so na say ye hwe na Nyankopon attributes no ye nibi na ye di binti e free wiase asase ebesi ene onipa afa amane musa na one of the problem and I say adia onipa ni a amane kosate bia mu nyina is because onipa nye omniscience, onipa nye omnipotent, and these problems has keep on and keep on and keep on, all because we lack this attribute. We don't have it. And Nyankopon so by say emra ono ne tibiam. So let's listen to what happened in Genesis chapter 3 verse 1. So
Genesis will not eat it, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die, for God does know that in the day ye eat thereof, then your eyes shall be opened, and ye shall be as gods, knowing good and evil. And when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was pleasant to the eyes, and a tree to be desired to make one wise, she took of the fruit thereof, and did eat.
Who told her, say, the tree, no, udia, obey wise? Who told her? Why did she pick that information from? 2, who told her that udia answer them? So, the first man, both Adam and Eve, no, the problem that led to mankind or enter into curse is because of lack of omniscience. Lack of omniscience. Because as someone Nyankopon kan we could Nyankopon catch no, but say on say Nyankopon kasa, it doesn't mean that someone abeya wo dem Bible ne kutai, but most of the time o kan be but untimi practice it. Because answer the Yanko person be out there, you process. Tina make us say, you would in order to be able to be like God. But this we are sitting in Anna institutions are how establishing in Anna. Man has agreed to become a scientist, but not godly. He will pay every kind of price in order to become a doctor, but not godly. He preferred to become a mathematician, but not godly. Nani Beji saw a dietitian, and every course involved learning how to learn about food. Nyango pa so na ebo you. But nyango pa nka say ye me say aduane, ana say ye me say o say ye me say no. But I don't know who is behind this. What me convince nipa nyina ma nipa nyina jetum. Nti obi wo ha obansa so esu no. E ka wa bo answer no be lawyer no. But okay so me godly, then there's a problem. People will pay money or pay every price to get a husband or wife. But if you bring in being godlier, nobody want to be. And sometimes I think say if you look at the concept of the church and the setup now, I'm say I didn't say you catch it also obey Nyankopon and no kwe. And yes how. When we preach the word of God to you, the word of God is God. We should stop giving verses to people and preach the word, because Nyankopon only assembly yepe. And anytime the word of God comes to you, when you put up the proper structures na, I will say no, Emma obey said the Nyankopon tie. And listen, as long as I have told you that Nyankopon you priest, that didn't make you priest. Because to see me tie, akwa bi beka say, me nyina me daughter. It doesn't make you a daughter. Answer now with my daughter no. That one you have to be trained. And sometimes 7 years, sometimes 8 years. Answer na obey your daughter no. And yes, obi catch me baby your daughter. Then just obana your daughter. As for daughter, we don't pray to become daughters. You are trained to become daughters. So also, say ye pese Nyankopon su no. Nyankopon su ban no. Ye saka bia unless we are trained. But I've realized say we have made that the church set up on a Sunday and no training. And that is what all of us have accepted it. And this holding young person come be offended. See say a catcher say a china anopa, Ubianko Bia, Yenako Bompire, and say Koyan Bibia. People will begin to bring excuse. But the same channel upon my yen to the same channel upon ye inviting us a Besinico interview. Never so to me. So I believe say Argentina ye kobase triesika triabuo nenya doctor wutimitua. Na imagine say yetimi kipu ewo SHS ebia 3 years. 1 year bia no oko 3 times. 4 months, 4 months, 4 months. Or 3 months, 3 months, 3 months. Until mami fi, until papa nchen, until nyamu nchen. Nya aduane a open na abedi no ho. Nya atade a open na abese no ho. Enye tam open na abeda, enye tam open na abe sori. Ye training say obeye home economics no, ehun structures no. That's the curriculum they developed for you. Ye training so obeye art student no, and who curriculum no. That is the structure they have developed in order to train you to become an artist. And no we SHS now certificate no you have 400 Ghana cedis. But why have we accepted it? Up to this and say aban kura to me ambra we ase to me ambra say sama oban kusku na ose echew. But there's no law so oban sum nyankopon yan obibi. So I can believe say the same voice say catch if minimum do catch if said the fruit was good for food. Yes, honestly, it is pleasing to the eye and good for food. And a devil so catch and say, and a set one thing catch and say, so would dear unsaid them. So the question is, at the end, if no ultimate differentiating between this voice, he must know or she must have the attribute of God. Onim niema nyina country no.
Genesis matre mi ensa yimu ba konko.
Omie Matthew 4.
Na ye ni ti ase wiram muaduma a onyankopon ye owo nyina. O ka kire oba no se ampara onyankopon aka se mu ni trom ha enua nyina bi. Oba no ka kire no se trom ha nua aba no ye dibi. Nanso dua esi tro no mfimfin no aba de. Onyankopon aka se mu ni bi. Nso momfa monsanka na mo angu. No wana ka kire oba no se enye wuo na mo bewuo. No Onyankopon nim se da mo bedi bie no. Mo ani ba bie. Na mo aye se Onyankopon ehunu papa ne bone.
Enti omudi a omungu. Onyankopon so omudi omere. So ade na osi enya. Ansa na yetime aye overcomers on this. Ene Onyankopon boy na osi yembre ne suban ne nseso. Mon kire mo one school in this world. Omodi omagese ye kire how to protect the divine nature of God. Mon kire ma sore ba ko pa, they speak the word of God to us, but they don't train us. Omo ko training wa sore singers. Any musicians no singers no. Omo timi sua on say obi ot organ ho a o rezu o pick your voice no pick key amount. Usua they are trained. Nessa who boda. Say Ushe adi nyina mu a e wo say ye Nyankopon asofo. Menka pastors. Pastor twi kasa eye ohwefo. Priest eye Nyankopon ba. Na tiu sa anasa anya me ba mimi suban onya. So what mess you be suban a nen pekọ no odna ye waja. So we the way ahụ ye dia trauma ye ho a onye Christ nso ko 2 verse o 2 verse a onye Christ o wodam pam me hwe transdi na bu akonta se ka so obi ye Christ a e obi a Onyankopon eyi ne ho de onumu o ye Christ nso aware egu e bin see that. So it thinks we are deceiving ourselves and ye penisa. We are Christ. So no Christ will do that. Sometimes you can see how now because in pastor I didn't a groove. The free groove. Send yet yes, winning and do 60% as a rapture bar and found the offering will give you your own Kobe. On Kobe and Tiani Casa oh Kakakano Kakanga over 20% on can have home. And to the Zaka Krano, Yan Fan Casa. Because it's supposing that Jesus is coming today. They are what 10% or you're out. No, the 10 is from Bible scriptures, or say abundant as personal 60, 30, and 100. And from Bible D, 60, 100, and no more corruption. So, we are what 10, if possible, so be 20 10. So, Yankan Kakanga Krano. I didn't buy a check. Oko school 4 years, 4 years, ultimate trade. Training college, Oko 3 years, ultimate trade. Boli, ya chira players no be any team obo. Na coach na form. And na coach the formation about so obo. What sign rules ama all the players. And the answer na coach in the obo match tournament no. I was see a fair players in our back camp. No yomode. He is going to train them with what? With unknown way of playing. Na no kwa wacha na obo ball no. If you are not praying according to the formation he taught you, then he will take you out. The question is, me jidi say, asa obi te baby aho. Am ye serious. Onimpa say ya tro say men fa open trance ya tro edwe your bible no mu. But onya banti untimi fantrance. Because you kotu verses. Onya ba untimi fantrance. Quotation baby and a ministry yente ye. 10 years. God wants us to be like him. God doesn't want us to be like anybody. So say onipa sia catwalk walker near Pessia someone. Now, why not see and go say cat? So when you put your yesuya, your physical body. Ama a man ya Jomuni Padria wama or I am buried to the flesh. Am yet not trouble, sir, for sex. Also, near my funny Padria, Kwan, yes, ya. Oba abodiana. Nyankopon a boy. By what must say, Yamma Monsieur Abodian near Sabody. No, the revelation of God behind creation is that creation will depict us that there is God. Then we go and see God, then we become like Him. But the creation will not tell us what we should do. Could you imagine say obiet masini dia okotono abodio ah nipa bro abodio so because man has spirit but ebi sum nsuo ebi sum omafu ah won't say man bi ka me dem pebe mo behwe me unim say obi timi a sign a warrior covenant all because bema na nimu dua ne fe dotie na yemfanya she echo back to dust. Nanimu dua aye ne fe. Physical body yo dotie we. Obi wo ha te say na ye de ekoma nyina akota tasane me no. Ye be da build ye ho akonyankopon tibiam. And te say de ye ne kotu Bible. But pa say nyankopon ne Kristo. Nyankopon Kristo. One. So be nyankopon Kristo in Adano. The ben ye create environment to train such people. A pass a school mugo asoro dem o mudi asoro. Bebrebe aware nya no kore mfre wrade. They were deceived. Bebre. Se mbuso asemo. The ben ye tie be hu how to discern the voice of God. And as abaje wrade no ja pama. How are we going to know? Do we know how to discern the voice of God? Do we know it? Somebody had a dream. In his dream, no. Na ohun se otinekem and odravo ko baby. Baby okoye no. No ohun se okotena ho no. It's like a drinking spot. Do who answer we naked? Nti ni ba no so no okwakutu ni ka okoye na ne ka no. Ka na so completely. Ye cheka no so aye ka ne tantantan. But so we naked no nam nipa no obusebuso mo say me ka no way me ka obi aso mfi no. What is the meaning? Up to now George Ebeje wadidi you. What they sold them 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. Me catch us also there crowd won't be. What they call heaven. Akopede ho. Akopeding. Up to now me say ye call doso dotie. Dotie wo nware wo ba bia nya ne ho ne ye ofe. O nware no. This oban ho ye ofe. Oban ho ye wofu. Abra nyankopɔ aka to say ekasa ho fe pa ye ka holiness. Ye ka ho fa in the eyes of God ye ka righteousness. Because since nyankopɔ ka na botaye we no. Obia nyan create any institution to train people to do this. Onu say na Samuel school or prophets are all train woman. Anya hwekra no. Elijah ne train Elisha. And Elisha was about to train Gehazi. And this guy. Nyankopɔ say yenyeso no, yense no. Yense no. Na he adwuma o sisi yesa na yenye. Now, if antiman discerning and who said this is the voice of God, this is not the voice of God, and they landing into problem. And the palm free God will feed him. And then Nyankopɔ did do me to assassination. And the free hoba. Kwa ye kwa hu chirim. Hwe enti ye build scientists, ye training scientists, footballers, doctors, politicians, and their solution in their brain. Ahochira ne yekom. Sisia ne yesia ho, omo manya ska kakra no. Nya no munya ska na omo so ehia no. Hia na ehia omo. Aware agua ne nipa kra ni dobiem. Oni do nso tia so dem. He doesn't love you. He doesn't love you. or whatever. I try 6 months so kasa win the casa for better for worse no. On do beam yes on penny as I say. Penny a dear casa. Is it like? We don't marry based on like because like can fade. Like fade. Today I may like fufu, but tomorrow I may not like fufu again. But we marry with love. On one the gina saw them woo. On one the ring. A shall no show when him kind and name me Cobnamusu, me foul some ayfro, Papa no bonny on one a kind. But I tried 2 months, no love. You know why? Because love Ankasankasano is God. And it's obini on Yankopotibiamo onido. And tie love or don. And Nina de Sego yeso. It does not based on what Anas is doing. And it's a Odoya Moju and Kawari Bianobegu. Because because Isaac married Rebecca for 20 years and there was no issue. But he never threatened her with divorce. Because the man had been trained by his father to receive God. How can I be godly and I don't have love? But we are bragging with Bible. We are bragging with preaching. We are bragging with our church members. We are bragging with our cars and our church buildings. We are bragging with our qualifications, which has nothing to do where we are going. It has nothing to do. Your body is nothing. God only gives the body to us because that is the only house we can use to stay in this house. There are many better bodies, but we are bragging with this one. We are bragging because you are English language, you are literature, you are mathematics, you are science, you are that, and we are bragging with it because you are master, you are creative structures as animal in here. Me was young fanko. If tomorrow God is coming, how many of us over here and yet 80% of Christ? You can Christ on you. Christ on baby how? Christ nini po. Christ yet to be. It is a nature. Come on, young couple in what you know. Na dear peers, why appear in your friend Christ? Let me repeat it. When the invisible God, when God who is not visible, now visible, is a spirit. If God decides to take a form, that to be an away in what you know, and your friend Christ. So when your friend Christ, Obianwa Nyankopon na yin ho dinti yesi Christ. And it's onyin ho de George Moa. Why are you calling him Christ? So onyin ho de was of Eric Moa. Why are you calling me Christ? Call me Eric. I'm not Christ. But Obianwa turn also or your Christoni from the day I would decide he was told so. Shamadi appear from and talk and said, this is the finger of God. Because nobody has put down any structure to train us to become like this. Now, if you try to train somebody the way they will turn against you, they would rather humble themselves for home some teachers. They would rather humble themselves to study economics. They will sit down to learn history of their countries and their fathers, but they will never accept it if you want to train them to become godly. Because first of all, we have to sit down and know who God is. So now, if we now, I'm saying, Sasma, what kind of Genesis? Nay, natural Genesis into what day. Eve have no book to read because there was no any book written at this time, her time, only Adam. There was no book. The only thing that could have saved them that they should be able to discern the voice of God, and they couldn't because we can't match them. What the uncle Jesus kind Matthew 4.
Matthew 4, verse 1 coming. There was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness, tempted of the devil.
Jesus was not led up toward by his spirit. God is a spirit and the spirit is God. And it's a case of Holy Spirit. Let the Christians should know. Now there we cry okay. Now when you say see it way. My nipa. Moses called a person or run in Papua. Into 21st century or run in Papua and was in Yankopon. Na nanijiama. Enti pacho yada da wu. Nyankopon Moses called people on Moses course na enti Moses course on didn't run Papua. Because presence of God has come there. Now we fear was sending Pabua. School them or yes or no running Pabua. Tinyangopo is about tam. Yeah, time we yanko betrain mo. Tambena si yangro en Pabua tamben yangro. Tamben en yangro. O kotolo to so a. Nyangopo ntimi ma ho. Onti umu. Wati umu. O kotolo ti. Nyangopo ti umu. Wan ro Pabua. O ba so dem ho. Wati umu. Wan ro Pabua. Hu be na afa wo no. Wan na twa ntratre we. Debi so tiase nyankopon no asem sesa nyankopon no asem sesa no kwana no asem sesa be nyankopon asem nkire mu ene de nam all because ye ni nyankopon spirit. And because you see we are not training ourselves. Adam now he's 7 years old. Of course it's all class 1. Yet me chana my word be good board so and a TV so and as I do so with me pronounce it. But you train you how to discern the voice of God. And it's a mimi jina kasa asimu na segu and a dream kasa make na wonkuana wade se men kasa nchira ubehu nti dachi se bibi towa obeka ka chenya kopod wade wanka bibi anchira wade wahumi mobo wade humobo wonka nchira mo fi me sa na dwi yeti hei ebi anya he anya si ya na be nantabo mu bi betutu kwan pacho ebedu 20 years after today's message, but God sent me tonight to come and talk to you and us only. And this message we are talking about went what happened. Then after 20 years, be deceive you now about power. Then you go to God. But I told you. So when? So 20 years ago. And now I'm saying I go pass and buy and cross. Share phone so the fire phone near my church goes. Obia when liberty who Christian no liberty. Go and check the Old Testament. When God was training Israel, he moved, they move. God stands, you stand. Man have become so proud with that nasty things we are learning, we are training ourselves with. President Moose, at the age of 29, no, we any PhD. Where is it now? The certificate in away. Away. And away. Mommy uncle from who through heaven in the day of judgment, all that God asked to come and become this word is become like him. Nothing more, nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Nobody is going to have the kingdom of God because he became a scientist. Nobody is going to have the kingdom of God because he is what? A journalist. You are not going to heaven because you know how to teach English language or you know how to speak. God created you to become like him. But in order to train somebody, the whole world say na go pobo say me son of na oh de be betinisu. Sometimes na e bi ma wa kwam nti obeta na obi atiem say ade bi na ni na atono. Should anything happen to us unexpectedly? Is it possible? Biblical Christians, I will say, be toying. Abrahini. Ebu akwadeni said Japan. Ye need solution when we have no any idea. Christians, Abra yetmi pap kuku. Jericho Fesu. Did we have solution? And look at where we are now. And people like that. Obia per se or family return and I'm teaching focus or class samado. Obia no class asamado de uko hell, uko lake of fire. Pika sama ya asamado nya see you. Asamado ye hell. Obi obeko asamado be uko hell, uko lake of fire. Na omo uko lake of fire no. Enya omo ehia omo. Womu ni nyankopon tebia. Nyankopon tebia no. Wa kire percentage obafa wako na hinim. Add so be 30% na oda new earth. And now 60% now they already New Jerusalem. And now 100% now they're quarter Yankopon Himaso. Unya 10 on Kaho. 29. For point Kaho. 29 point saying. Unko. unko obi. Bra, adie here pa near bon ball no. Adie here pa near bon ball. What do you here? Baby, I'm catching ma. Say pa the home. Senka one thing yanko voice pass me kunia, Mr. Waru Biada. And a town baby. Because you're godless. Unufu no pao. He likes your breasts. He likes your breasts. He likes your sex. Not you. But my breast is not me. Human beings are not breasts. We are not sex. We are spirits. So now that he is insulting you and you have become so bitter, how are you going to pray? How can you go to God? That husband of yours who have been insulting you, sleeping with you from your anus. How can you go to God and become like God? Because before God can manifest himself in you, before God can dwell himself in you, you must be sanctified. How can I want to tell God already minimum sex of dear dinze pastor on air dinze. I never know. Because also preaching go and I said now preaching we are to the car pound econo ni fie unko hobi and office na bishia no and so ban office go time da so. Oh no ma ko tese kono kan. Say anya ne sa. Ani tina he. Kesum pa ho. So penny nimba ene ye Christopher. Nti ono otete ne ba nti de ne me ma na ye no. Musa so penny ode ne yamba na ye. Odnema Eliaza Itama Abihu and Nadab ene ye. Because in the link no ho. You can't train anybody who doesn't love you. How are you going to somebody who does not value you? Okasa chero kra onan nyene wosasema me katre pani ye be na anasa nyane ya. Now we are Christian. Take assessment, evaluate what you are saying because some meme de nyankopon nyama me a. Wo de onyama o. Meme de George atem. Ana makasa moda George and a George kwakoda. Eye ne ye nto ntimi na. Meme tumada. Oh, oje mame nda. Na emum say e ba nyankopon so oyin hodiom me onyin hodiom no. Ono wa e bita ono so onyin hodiom no. And say nyina gira fako. That is how it's going to be. So say the ben ye be create environment no. If Nyankopon say okan Genesis 1:26 because me nim tam okan when nim tam okan Moses and the Genesis 1:26 me nim so obo nipa no okan na so obo nipa no okan na so okan na obo nipa. But every good leader declare his visions before he start work, because if you don't have the vision you don't know the things that you're supposed to pick. Because out of my vision I have my plan. My plan is because of my vision. So stop condemning my plans, because my vision is not your vision. And if my vision is not your vision, my plans may not be your plans. Even though my plans may not be necessary to you, but it doesn't matter because my visions is different from your vision. Now, in order to embrace the Yakopaka, there's a need to create the right and true principles. To do what? To create the right and true principles. So there are principles that they are principles, but I'm Yankopon fee. But the principle was dying and Yankopon metem. Because your principle, this is prison. Prison almost say, say some police stations are bulletproof. Some police stations are bulletproof. But to anchor. But one into room. Sound of Musino. Now what person Yankopon betra wo. Wo so ni so de hu nyina ne so person ye doctor nko a. Ehon na Yankopon tra. Ehon na wote. O person Yankopon betra wo. Sabe okunu ono da wo mensesim. Wonya da. You can never be the house of God. Sometimes you say ana ye fisa ware no ano no. So okunu Ompe Nyankopon a o ma wonya. And Nyankopon answer no metre wo no. Brother, there are principles that have been laid down to build the house for God. There are principles that must be used to build the house for the president. There are principles that must be used to build the house for Dikru. and there are principles that must be used to build a house for daughters. There were daughters' quarters. It means Sibombe 80. But president, you see quarters, man. You see mansion, presidential palace. And we have a way to build a house for sheep. You build a goat house and you expect God to come and dwell. Dear woman, this soon sorry man there to find the way or commit yourself in order to work and get money. And you come to church late. You are chasing dot here and you expect God to come and live in you. Oh no, could down men's sim. Yango Metram. Every man the players who are queen over Tonum. To I don't go on Hano. Tonomono. To about my Tonum of us and I are but Ometram would die. Because God will not come and live in you before you can heal. Nangopo, or to me fun and cheer, or to be fair frumu at the casa at D4. Or to be beyond a frumani and so on tear frumu. A frumo, Balama frumu, or any cause and a frum the Jinai. No one police uncle, I want to say. Not an album. Namiana de be out time so. Was I? Not until we are by a charming prince. Not some person who calls. But differ near from Mukasa, who cross our boa, Nipania Buancasa. Uncle have both for me the journey one. And what you second? No, can you above your own? And I called the back, come show me the dada. It's not about who bought for us. No different who answer no. Tinangopon, what me use from or tell from 2 day morning. Yes, I do turn your monk for Yarasa. Traho, so 2 more. So 2 months count yourself for. Do you put him or your software? Because you go where your soft penny. Nasa or 2 now your software. Or what uncle? Answer now, prove that you put you. And that's how one night a cow. Never get tired about fulfilling the will of God. Now let's go back to Jesus. The difference between Jesus and because yes, you know in Yankopo from here. Let us prove it.
Matthew 4 verse 1. There was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward angered. And when the tempter came unto him, he said, If thou be the Son of God, command that this stone be made bread. But he answered and said, It is written, that man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds forth out of the mouth of God. Then the devil take him up into the holy city, and set him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, If thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down.
John, was Satan standing before Jesus and was talking to him? Was he standing there? I never know. I don't know. How did you know it was voice? Nobody knows. But whatever means Satan was talking, Jesus saw it. Have you ever saw that Satan is talking to you before? Have you? Have you ever? When? Have you go to church all that you have been? Have you made confession that, please, I want to make confession. That is last week they said the devil was talking to me. Did you? Every voice that comes here, we follow it. Now, and as I was saying, say, it was a voice. Fine, it may be a voice. It may also be that you were standing there. But the fact is that Satan was talking. How does his voice come? Does he speak English or Twi or French? What language was he talking? At this time, Jesus was a Hebrew, so he was talking the Hebrew language. Yeah. And Satan, when he want to tempt me as an Asante, he will talk to me an Asante. So Satan knows all the languages. Why not? Satan. Otika sani ngina. Edena. Kasa na okachire Yesu. Say Greek word no. Greek kasa mu na etwa New Testament. Ana Yesu ye Hebrew ni. And to almost translate Greek no and about English. So it was not spoken in English, it was spoken in Greek. But Greek for one more trouble brofum translated Bible. So the Old Testament was written in the Greek language and had been translated in English language. And then the New Testament in Greek and the Old Testament in Hebrew. Yes, or by New Testament, so it was written in Greek language. But yes, no Greek, no Hebrew. So Satan was speaking to him in Hebrew. But whatever means Satan was talking, Jesus was able to know this is the devil. Jump to verse 10 and say it. Verse 10. Now listen to what Jesus said. Verse 10. Dabi. Maninka Trino.
Okay.
And I used to say, no, sir, free Satan.
I don't know who says Satan. Why now can answer? How did he know? This is what we have to be trained to know. This is what we have to be trained to know. Look at the way our daughters are falling traps for marriages. And sometimes when the person become a victim, you can't do anything about it because and when I catch madam say, when say yeah dispensation especially as anti-form rantiano. Ya waro ye nimsa ye dio. Ya fa. Otimi waro no possess not God. Dia ono pe ana be so do ye. Dia ono pe baby o pe so okọ ana odo okọ. Na okra parents mu nyina ate ase. Besa ko he Bible kasa pa Nyankopon tworo ya wo de bema gina Nyankopon name wan fa bema anyina ho in a solution. So a man without God does not qualify to marry. No woman should marry him because ya moye se embre ni party biem oboye nipa se embre Nyankopon te biem kan ho ni biem
Matthew ngumatre na imudu and I used to say no say free Satan. Now I try say ko to sorry Urade Onyankopon.
Mate. Wo ji aso adam a wotututu no. Wonum de Nyankopon atwero. Yesa asama ya twere kura emfa nya hwe. Yede. Na obi ka be sabi abo no wo anka be abo ne bi anto ho beto. Wo ka abo ne bi tutu abo ne bi na ho to say from. Yegi na we mu efiri bai. Na ansa na enko pa se obi di. Hey, na me say what the todiani bi mo bi ni na nipa ko ni di watam. Na see the way it pains. Paja obi, titi obi, no on sorry, enchira so no nyansa say. And look at it. But Nyankopon nya na wo hwe. God has given you a work to be like God. Nyankopon otonsu otob ma de bonefo nyina. So justification ai na me no kwa afo so no me kasa no omumi kra enti di ai. Nyankopon su na na so ye we mu nyina make no eye niema o dey take a creative platform for God to come and dwell. So one creative platform on tram da unido on tram because that house no has not been built for him. Unia hobrase on tram mu ye ka hobrase ampacho otie ni o enya obi a wo ye macho ne ye frɛ na ahomaso ye ka hobrase a obi a oye ne niema sade yaka ne pepepepepe. That is humility. And your humility is what turn atade oh a gentleman. Nye gentleman ni de waka na atade sem ne yaka ho. Nemo se sa na adwuma na twa to say oh back atade sem ne bo white black bed na white set ne bo set black shirt. Na why ye ne pepe se de adwuma na kan. That is humility. So humility is being who you say we should be. And the Nyankopon twa say men ko fan ne ya wo ni so fe na Nyankopon hu ni say ya dwonbo na wo ko fa de ya wo ni so fa onum say na da ba ko da wiase ni so abante na obobra pa o na de so why de anya sika ba anya san de nyina tie chesi so ba say kato so assistant do obobra pa o anya no ne pese okay now you can't stop it because people have taken that vision. But we see the end. If it's important. Nyankopon kan cheso be sin ne manyina wiasem. Satan, Yesu ka che film suko obonsam. I don't know who ye. Discerning. How do we discern? Huh? And you, what jai Nyankopon dwuma akoya wow de da one a mouse voice no for that icon wa afi o say o de me card be we me can say o got to say hey So who define say anytime be na okokoye wa wo de no de nyankopɔ de asenche no. If that is the voice of the devil there. And I said they be okasa kire. Okasa kire so mietie. Because we obetima wo se bia o yere kra wo na nya route bi. Misunderstand we say we yere ntam. Wono se nyankopɔ atwa to say munya baako. Mu se obekasa no ho na mo mienu ma fix it together no. Obi antimi nka na obi ada ho. Normally man in the brain wants to kasa. Be man on kanta. Hey, mama de on tina mo kontem no. We dwan kasa. Now say the thing is because of say Jankopo boy and say nyina na name. Also Jankopo the leader say ma be ma. Be me kas match no. Enya be ma na e leader. Be ma e na gina Jankopo name. You see? Everybody can get married, but not all will be wives and husbands. Obu adenti e ba ware no. Ompe tu ko ware na obenya ba obenya ska obenya dan be unya Yesu tufini. What environment should we create for God to come and dwell?
Holy environment.
What environment? And into the make no me pesa me twetwe mu nyina ba na ade no ase wiase na bua fasa fo no so ade nti ne yepreso me mako school to say we me fan say be George wa ware wa umma no to kwan won be go school na so mu go school asori e wotumi sise ni man tufi o say me no nti be bia mo kwa asori na ade besa e ho yesu nti ma mo nko nso be go school and I want to kasa kire na ye critic environment we no want be betem rapon want be betem now so the same baby ote no say ne ba yare anajo a obetam na fasum na ko hospital. Are they going to listen to what we are saying? Because I realize say for we to become the house of God, because Yankopon pajoten you adebakwa ehun you obetuma fa usegu edwan we ni so on tram. He created everything for himself. Now very deceptive, especially those obetuma nya adom na wasayare but Yankopon ti mo say mbuzo asmo o fata de asa ya woni koso se we Yankopon fi and fam. And you better not dress it anyhow for God to come and live in you. And you bring me pontiche madam. So madam, what a part of the program you. Never my baba soon so when you're tying on dressing ya. Bema natural no or no bema netron. No, I feel said besa. I'm more 50 Ghana. Now what over son, this will run because I know when you're Jamanum. We exhibited whom I want you. Now bana be pa na be man autonomy mo wa dress kama impon the bonny fame wo see teacher 410 emu 8 om dressing yet me part one na ni slack na sana ta de nto no e pia bonten odopa kwa so dem na ko henketesi address ba sore why na ka kire mo say wo honam no ene ne de ko he Yakobon ba and obi anka because they say ade na nkasa me say hey de na edi project elu Yakobon sa moko prisons moko boa prison for moko orphanage moko ye orphanage u fa ukunachi utimi ye wonyina fa ukunachi o se sa woni mnyuma tenio every good works must derive from your feet. Every true work, every righteous work must come from your faith. So what is my faith? My faith is that Jesus is my God. Then I begin to move and do works which Jesus has commanded me to do. But if you're only doing the works and Jesus is not your faith, what you're doing is nothing. So you realize that and conformance and the name command orphanage. Na ye call and cranfo as a ye o madoye. Why are they say I do it? Why are do it? But okay, say anything go ba betra mo. Office and nunti and I say unbelievers na bi. E bi kra di kan nam na mo chan ko man crofo so mo nyan we. But una unum kon fa so ye odwuma. and you expect God to come and live in you? Sure. A debia be a decided upoba. Uto we man. We are no busana, Pato, a young man catcher to say. Okay, so major home. We will go swato. 5 years in Yanawato. But because a young man turn a would do. Baba saw the other way. What they convince no? And think I was saying, yeah, man, you know, George, Miss Samata, and I'm also selling me the presence now. Mamma Sansano, me, yeah, man, come and do me, Uncle Biasa in the con. Because everybody is fighting in order to become godly. Monko Numbers 15. Not how the phone as a bargain. And now what you can. Numbers 15. 37.
Numbers 15, 37. And the Lord spoke unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they made them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generations, and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a riband of blue. And it shall be unto you.
I didn't say riband of blue. Can you? Blue, no, it symbolizes the heavenly mindedness of God. Or Suradjeng. Blue, no. Blue, no, Chessa Yankopon Habetrao. Name of blue now would desire what no. It is drawing your attention that I have an encounter with heaven. So then I need to do everything so that I can be a house of God. Pacho, near we no. Ya would who say, now, ever say I suffer no crap passes no. Your man members who say Yankopon. I don't believe that Christians understand that God is omniscience. Huh? Say no crap pass wouldn't say Yankopon omniscience. Now Casano one Casai. Unrufie no one yaba also say Akopacho. What apart, Sasidina Bumbo said the Ekano, and you win ye expect it. And now, to see, I know, so Opasa who can't some finch more. You look at people's faces, you see they have done them and Thomas a offense. Now, to say, Munana, we are here because all because I said, Betty, your core school no. Yet, Mitchell, he said, no tear, but show that will be accepted. But a banyan coupon no cry. What, bra, what? Into ye can if you can't whenever ye is had a man who ye and what the bombing. But here you better take offense because we always want to justify the flesh. But this is not me. This is not you. My spirit must not agree with this one. He would deceive me. How can a human being be created by God? And God has put a spirit in you. And your life is being controlled by this flesh. This dust will go back to dust. If I'm not in this body, my spirit doesn't know what we call fufu. But now that my spirit has come to live in this body, they talk about fufu, then my spirit has accepted it because the body likes it. So now my whole life is being manipulated by this flesh. This dust that will live on earth for almost 120 years at most. This dust. This dust. We don't even know leaders and again. How can we be Christians? How can we say we are church? How can we say we are the house of God? How can you say you are a Christian? And the principle God have laid down, we don't even obey. So how is God going to come and live in us? What do we do now? Look at discipline. They are told, my daughter's dressing. And they say, me her nurse for dressing. My nurse for dressing there. I'm calling it blue and white. One was a nurse, they be at a day finger. One who be there. One medical doctors now. I feel no, they are no more in the hospital. One say I'm going to study and penny for no. One will say, Obiata de Finda, and so we are Moja Hodru. Moja Hojuma, and I'm a so always you see them neat. Man, who say, or Mojuma no, or more professional, or me neat Ankasa. And so come upon or me a Juma, Sabi, if you, but they are neat. You see them, even the students, doctors who are coming to understudy, you see them, they are neat. Today I was just watching one nurse. It is very hardly to see a nurse in the theater there if almost you neat. There's a teacher the moon at Debium. First one teacher for uniform. Is a teacher, do teachers have uniform now? They don't have uniform. So my question is, maybe so small. Yen you know be anya ni ope. Tieni o. Tieni. Oko kan Sam Matthew 5 now. Or say blessed are the hot, are the poor in spirit. They shall do what?
Yes, the kingdom.
Are you poor? We need to be poor in spirit. There is more in God. As my yet quotations na yet in some no to say yet nanches abe you dot see creative platform yanko point winter. Na me dem soon say on the 29%. Yen fan wine. Because the new F is for 30%. New Earth no. But we call school now on brofo, now on teach now on English, now on mathematics, now on nim the FNS, now on nim che. But you training. Next for the Grand M so I know you more. Once I know more penny. Obetan opani mo de between the program and I believe. So you baby I say o de wo. Your baby I de wo. You training na no hu ye. But oba asafo no mu a ye Nyankopon fie. Nyankopon say why ye ne sofo ne nsa so. And wo say emfa pentrase. Emfa wo pe o. The kind na no kre. But in Nyankopon pe to ayebone. We need to work on this. Kopon tamo ye ni beba unsa na de na fry. So that we will be able to what God can come and live in us. Hwe? Obubetumi afu. Obetumi offended, obetumi gagai, obetumi kani ope. Bebra. We will cross this river.
Sum
The other
FM.
side is waiting for all of us. If you can go and stand before God, because even a nana we say Nyankopon withdraw hands from them. Any demon come to attack you if you can stand them. We are for God. As long as we are not fulfilling what God has said, we need to be smart and create the right platform. Put a blue ribbon. Where is your blue ribbon? Where is that ribbon of blue? Where is yours? That reminds you that you are not on your own. You think it is easy to go and put that ribbon over there, but some generation did it because that is what God said, in order for them to become the house of God. And let people who look at you remember the commandments of God and let them do it. How can I dress? And all of you will look at my dress and begin to do the will of God. So dressing is not easy. Oh, so what are them? My what are they? Now what's who you why much?
Sum FM.
Penny crow. No, or transfer this was adding something else in Kuku. What is the problem? What are we doing with our physical bodies? Let's go to mortuary and see. We don't use anything for it. May God help all of us. Nyanko pasma be ubi antem.
Sum FM.
Untie de honhomuka. Nyanko papa so de we na ntomadan. Siesie ho. Me nyanko pontra ho. Ye honam akona firi ho. Eni wa akona honam ahomaso. Ye ni nyina ahomaso no wo bi. Na we de wo de ho nyina ye honam ade. Ye ni nyina firi ho. Na nyanko pontimi fa wonya tena bia. Na obetran mu a de Satan de if na won to ato so nyina no. Ebi nkan to madan. E wade mo wai o man sami aduyen so. E wo Yesu dim ne bompai. Amen.
Amen.